Hey there, I'm Jamie Smith of CF Pro Tools, and I want to run through and show you how to use a new add-on called CF Forced Products. And the kind of example that I'm going to use today is you can use this to set up a paid trial. This is the question I probably get asked the most. How can I set up a paid trial using ClickFunnels? So out of the box, you can just use a free trial period because Stripe and all the other payment gateways that work with ClickFunnels support free trials. So you can say, hey, I want to give somebody access to this. I want to collect their credit card information. I don't want to charge them right away. I want to give them 7-day free trial or 30-day free trial or whatever. But they don't have a way. Stripe does not support a way to do paid trials through their software. So ClickFunnels doesn't either. But what we can do is set up so that we actually charge somebody one time for a setup fee, and then we give them a free trial for a period of time, and then we start charging them monthly. That basically ends up being the same thing. So if it was a, hey, we want, or if you wanted to charge a different amount for the first month than you would for all the following months, you would use the same thing. So you basically go and you set up a one-time product, and then you set up a free trial subscription with a 7-day, 30-day, 3-month, whatever, 90-day free trial period. And then after that free trial period is up, then you start charging them monthly or whatever. It could be annual as well. At whatever amount. So this is an add-on that will allow you to do that, to set up a paid trial where you collect a one-time fee up front, and then you have a free trial product also that runs at the same time. And so then you get say a 30-day trial period or a 7-day trial period that they get for free, and then after that 7-day period, then they start getting charged, or 30-day period. You get to set that up with your plan. So let's run through and show how that works. So I've got a funnel set up here with an order form, order confirmation page, a thank you page. Thank you page is useless. We're not going to use it for anything, but it's there to make it easy to attach to the products. Order confirmation page, obviously you want to show people what they ordered. And then we've got the order form itself. This is just a basic order form. Nothing too spectacular about this. Basic order form, order summary element, and then we've got our product setup. We've got here, we want our subscription product needs to be the first product. ClickFunnels will, if you're adding products to your order, ClickFunnels will only create one subscription product per transaction, and the way that they detect whether that transaction has subscription products is a check that says, hey, is the first product a subscription product? So we need to make sure that that subscription product is the first product in our order. So we want to create that subscription product first on our order form, and then we create our setup fees and all that stuff. And these are also not going to get shown in the actual order selector, because somebody's not going to select, hey, I want to pay the setup. They're going to have to get that. They don't have an option to pick it. So it's not even going to show in the order selector. They're going to see the monthly subscription option in the order selector, and then they're going to see that and the setup in their order summary element. So all we need to do now is to actually grab our product IDs, because we have two add-ons that we want to add to the page for this. We have the CF Order Summary add-on, and that is going to make our order summary show properly and total everything up and show both products. And you should always have an order summary on your page. It just helps. Sometimes it's a little scary. So some people will say having an order summary is a bad idea because it'll lower your conversion rate. But when you've got a fairly complex order, fairly complex offer, is what I should say, then it's definitely good to confirm with your customers what it is they're actually paying for, because it's going to lower your disputes as well. It's going to lower your chargebacks, lower your dispute rate, and it's going to keep you a little bit safer by showing people, hey, this is what you're paying for. This is what's due today. This is what you're actually going to pay. People will understand that a little bit better. So I would recommend adding it in, especially in this scenario. So to get that one to work, we need the product ID of our subscription product, because it's a little bit of an odd price. It's not the normal $37. It's $37 a month after 7 days. So the order summary add-on out of the box, all it knows is, hey, grab me the price that's displayed on the page, strip out all the characters that are not numbers, and then jam those numbers together, and that must be my price. Because normally it would just be $37. Or $37.99, and so it would know that, hey, $37.99, that's my price. But in this case, it's going to find $377 and think that the price is $377, when in reality that is not what we're charging today or at all. So we want to configure that. So we need that product ID. So let's go ahead and grab that product ID. The way we do that is we right-click on the edit link, and then copy the link address. And I'm going to go ahead and open a new tab, and I just paste that URL into that new tab bar. I don't hit enter, I don't actually go to the page, I just paste it in there so I can grab this product ID. So look for the .com/products/product ID. So I grab that one out. And then I'm going to go in and actually configure my code. So I've got the code opened up in another window here for the CF order summary. So this is the code here. And I'm not going to go into details on how to set this up. There's just this one quick thing. There's a whole other video that goes through the CF order summary and how to configure it. So we've got a few options here. So go through and watch that, but I'm going to show you how to set this one up. So you can see here we've got product IDs, we've got some options. I've actually got this pre-configured in another window. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that one up here. So let's see, we've got it right here. So I've got my product ID. So the CFPT.prod prices, this is where I want to put in the product IDs that I want to configure that are a little bit special. And so I'm going to put that product ID in there. That's the product of my subscription product. And the 0 after it, that's the actual price. That's what we're charging today. We're not charging anything today. It's a free trial for the first 7 days. So we're charging $0 today. And that's what I want to show. You could change this if you wanted to say 37. It's just going to say 37 in the order summary. It's not actually going to charge anything more because the product itself declares what's being charged. This is just what's going to display in the order summary. So it's the $0 price today. That's what I wanted to show. And then I have this option below called free price display. What's this going to display as in the order summary itself? Now, by default, if you go into the CF order summary, this is the default code. It displays as free, which is kind of cool. If it is actually a free product, it should show as free. But in this case, I want it to say $0 because it's not free and I don't want to give anybody the indication that it's free forever. I just wanted to show that it's $0. And then the next one is the order total label. Again, this is another one that by default, the initial option when you grab the code from the members area, the order total label will be order total. But in this case, I want it to be a little bit different. I want it to actually say due today. And so I just go in and I change that. So this is the exact code. I've got my product ID, I've got my price at 0, which means it's a free product, which means it's going to grab this value and display that in my order summary. And then my order total label is going to be set to due today. And so that's great. So I'm going to go all of this code. I'm going to go back to my order form, and I believe I've already put this code in here, so we're going to go ahead and first thing go to settings. This is my order form. Go to settings, tracking code, and then footer code. And I'm just pretend like you didn't see me get rid of all that. So we're coming into this brand new and blank, and I've got my order summary add-on already configured, already ready to go, and the code copied. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that in here, and you can see we'll scroll back up to the top. You can see I've got my product ID and my $0 and due today. So this is the code that I just configured for the order summary. The next thing I want to do is actually I'm going to go ahead and close out of that for now. Next thing I want to do is grab my product ID for my setup fee. And so let's go ahead and grab that one. So if we go back into our awesome membership setup product here, that's our setup fee. It's a $97 one-time payment. I'm going to right click on that one, copy link address. And again, I'm going to go back to my new tab here. I'm going to highlight that all. I'm just going to paste in that new URL. And I just, again, need to grab this product ID. It comes after the /products. So I'm going to grab that product ID, and then I'm going to go into my CF Forced Products add-on code. And so that's this code here. This is what you'll see in the members area. And so you've got this var forced prod IDs. And you see this one actually has 2 numbers. You could support, if you wanted to force on 2 or 3 different products onto your order in addition to the core product. So say you have a subscription product and you want to say, you know, hey, in addition to paying for the subscription, they also need to buy a t-shirt and a pair of socks. Then you can have 2 different products here, and one for a t-shirt, one for a pair of socks. It doesn't even have to be a subscription. It could be, hey, they're buying a package and I want them to be able to pick the core product of that package, but then they have to buy these other 2 things along with that. So say I have the package is a t-shirt and a pair of socks and a hat. Well, the socks and the hat are always the same. You don't pick those, but you have 3 different colors, or you have 5 different sizes for your t-shirt. Your socks and your hat are all the same size, so you don't have to pick those, but you're always buying a package. But you want them to be able to pick the t-shirt size. So you create 5 products for your t-shirt, and then you have a pair of socks and a hat as your products. And so you say, okay, when you pick your t-shirt size, you're always going to have these 2 products attached to that order. So one of those will be your socks, one will be your hat. So you're getting a t-shirt, socks, and a hat with every order, regardless of which t-shirt size product they pick. They always have the socks and the hat added to the order automatically. So that's another scenario of physical product ways that you could use this. So we have the option of multiple products here. In our scenario, we only have 1. So again, I've got this kind of like Julia Child's. I've got a pre-cooked version I can pull out of the oven and show you. And that is this one here. So this is my product ID for my setup fee. All we had to do was remove the comma and the extra value. We just need one product. We need to leave it in the square braces here because it is an array. It does accept an array of values. So I just want the one product right in there, and that is it to this code. I just need to put my product ID, and then I'm gonna copy all of that code, and I'm gonna go into my order form, again to my settings, to my tracking code, to my footer code, and then I'm just gonna scroll all the way to the bottom. I added a few extra lines in here. I'm gonna go ahead and paste that all in, and again, I'll just scroll back up, make sure I got my right ID. Yep, I sure do. And so I'm gonna close that out. I've added an order summary element to this page because I think it should have one. And so I'm gonna go ahead and click save. And then let's see if I can get rid of that one, and I can get rid of that one. So now I'm gonna go back in here and let's just do a preview, and then we'll see what this looks like. So we're gonna do a preview here. And so you can see what we have going on here. So we have Awesome Membership Monthly, $37 a month after 7 days. And then down in our order summary, we have Awesome Membership Monthly, $0, and Awesome Membership Setup, due today, $97. So there we go. That's how that works. So what this is doing is this is the product that's selected. This is your core product. This is your subscription. This is what's going to be charged as $0 for the free trial for the 7 days, and then it will automatically pick up after 7 days, start charging $37 a month. They're also going to be charged for the $97. So all they're being charged today is $97, and then next month they'll just be charged, or 7 days later, they will just be charged the $37. So if you wanted to, in this scenario, say we wanted to actually put $37 a month after 7 days, we can do that by going into our product or our order summary here, and instead of saying $0, we can say $37 month after 7 days. So we'll put that in there. We'll grab that code. We're going to copy all of it. We're going to go ahead and go in, again, settings, tracking code, footer code, and I'm going to go down, I'm going to scroll down, I'm going to pick just my order summary and replace that. Or, you know what, let's just do it right in here. It's just easier that way. So $0 due today. So we just want this to say $37 a month, $37 per month after 7 days. And then we're going to close that. We're going to save it. And then let's go ahead and go in here, and we're going to refresh our preview. So we'll click preview again. And now we've got Awesome Membership Monthly, $37 a month after 7 days. Awesome Membership Monthly, $37 a month after 7 days. Awesome Setup is $97, due today, $97. So I think that looks pretty darn good. I think that makes it super, super clear on how they're going to, what it is they're paying today and what's going to happen. And so that is how this works, and this is how you would do a paid trial. So I hope that all makes sense, and it makes it a lot easier than some of the old ways of doing this, which was like, hiding the buy button until somebody checked the bump and being able to use a bump box and all that fun stuff. In fact, speaking of bumps, this is one of the biggest benefits for this, is that we have the ability to still use bumps if we want to. So let's go ahead and actually create a bump product. So let's jump in here, and let's go say my Awesome Bump product. Oh, come on. Awesome Bump product, great. And then let's do 37. It's going to be a $37 bump. And then we'll check the box to make this our bump product. We'll go into fulfillment emails. I always get rid of the subject line so it doesn't actually send an email, and I get rid of that. And I'm going to go ahead and attach this to my thank you page, which is blank, but this keeps it from creating a default thank you page for me with a blank template, so I don't end up with an extra page created that cuts into all my page counts and just gums up the works. So we attach that to our existing product thank you page, and I'm going to go ahead and click create product. So now we've got Awesome Bump product. So let's go into our order form now. So we've got a product. Now let's add our actual bump. So we'll go ahead and click on this, and I'm going to go up and select the order bump. There we go. And I'm not even going to worry about editing the text and all that. We're just going to leave it just like this, so we get a checkbox and it shows in our offer. But obviously, anytime you'd want to go one-time offer, $37, blah, blah, blah. If you check the box above, you're going to get this awesome thing today. So we're just going to leave it just like that. And we're going to go ahead and click our preview now. And we'll see that what we have is exactly what we had before. We've got our core product. We've got our order form, credit card number, email address. We've got our bump box, and then we've got our order summary, $37 a month after 7 days, $97 awesome membership setup. And so $97 charged is due today. But now if we check the box, we actually have a bump product as well. Awesome bump product, $37, due today, $134. So it does the math for us. It knows that this is actually being charged at $0 today because we configured that. It's given our $0 display price. So we are set to go. And again, if we uncheck the bump, then we're still good, $97. So we can actually do a paid trial with a bump, and we are good to go. So I hope that all makes sense, and I hope you use this to great effect. And I would love to know how you're using it. Feel free to shoot me an email at support@cfprotools.com. Let me know about your success, and I look forward to talking to you again real soon. Take care.